YouTube? It's your boy Wayne with another video today, man. And today's gonna be an interesting topic. You know, as always, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel and support your boy, man. And today we're gonna be talking about social work, man. If you guys, for those of y'all who really know me, y'all know that I have a social work degree as an undergrad. Right now, I'm actually trying to get my master's. I'm actually finishing up my master's, and then we'll see what the future holds and stuff like that. All right. So yeah, so a lot of people know. Those who knows me know that I have a bachelor's in social work, and I'm here to talk about the field of social work. You know, for those of you guys who are interested in going to that field, and I'm gonna let you guys know what to prepare for, tell you about the pay, and tell you guys about why most people either leave the field within a year or two of being a social worker. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Being a social worker is really tough. You know, especially when you have so much work to do and you're getting a little pay. I'm sure you guys heard about how social work basically don't get a lot of money. You hear what I'm saying? Well, to start off, I want to talk to you guys why I decided to go into that field. It wasn't because I was passionate about it. It wasn't because I woke up one day and said, oh, I want to be a social worker. And the reason I wanted to be a social worker is definitely because of the fact that I just wanted to boost my grade up, bro. Like, I definitely wanted to bring up my grade. At the time, I was studying physical therapy, and I said, you know what, you could get any degree as an undergrad to go into certain fields. Why don't I just get a social work degree? At the time, I didn't even know what a social worker is. All I know about the field was that, they basically take kids out of their parents' house. That's what I knew. Just like everybody else, that's what they think of social work. That's what I thought as well. Funny fact is, social work is so far from that. It's actually a very good field. It just doesn't pay. That's the down thing about it. It just doesn't pay at all. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of stressful work, especially depending where you're working at and stuff like that. I'm talking about just being having a bachelor's degree here, guys. There's master's in social work, which is a MSW, right? MSW, and you could get your license to become a licensed social worker or a licensed clinical social worker, because they're like a therapist as well. They are counselors. You can see, sometimes you see them in the hospital, sometimes you see them in schools, sometimes you see them in government, sometimes you see them everywhere. That's what makes social work a great field, okay? All right. Now, if talking from a guy's perspective, if you want to do social work, bro, you must really, really do your research. Okay, if you're the type of person that want to make a lot of money, and you want to be able to support your family, and you want to have 3 kids or whatnot, you need to do research. Social work do not pay. Okay, I'm gonna repeat it. Social work does not pay any money. You're not gonna come out of college making about $50,000. You won't make that at all. That's the honest truth. All right. Even people with master's degree, the most they make, not the most, starting out, they make $45,000. All right, and you have bachelor's level, make only about $40,000 if you get lucky. You get what I'm saying? I did get a job once I graduated college, not high school, but college. I did get a job, worked there for about a year. My first job, I got fired. I got fired from that job simply because of the fact that I didn't get along with the director and stuff like that. I didn't like the way she was going about things, and it just didn't end well, okay? But other than that, I did get a job after that, and I was there for a year. It was really laid back. I was getting my master's. I didn't really put in that much work. I was supervising a few interns here and there and stuff like that. It was very cool. It was very, very, very nice. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Definitely, guys, do your research before going into social work. You're gonna have to take a few classes in terms of human behavior. You're gonna have to take professions. You're gonna have to take what else? There's a lot of classes that I don't even remember. Honestly, I took them and I don't even remember those classes, bro. Honestly, I'm not even in the field of social work. I don't even think I'm ever gonna go back. Maybe one day I will, but it will not be as an employee. or it's probably gonna be more in management. Honestly, if I ever go back to social work, it's definitely gonna be as management, as a manager, or be a supervisor or some shit like that. Honestly, social work is not for me. I don't like it. I don't get paid enough to do the work. Social work is one of the most important fields out there. Actually, it should be right underneath like nursing, doctors, stuff like that, because the type of people that we'll deal with are people who are in need, okay? All right? Those people are in need, and social work is needed. Only problem is it doesn't get paid. People get burnt out. They do a lot of work for little pay, and it's just crazy, okay? It's just crazy, and people should not be working their butt off only to get only what, $30,000 or $39,000 a year. Me personally, I want to make a lot of money. That's why I'm not gonna go back to the field. I'm gonna make a lot. I want to make a lot of money, and I want to be making six figures. Okay, so social work can't offer me that. That's why I don't plan on being a social worker anymore. And I got out of the field while I still could. Okay, like I said, it wasn't something that I was like very passionate about. It wasn't something that I needed. I got up one day and be like, you know what? I'm passionate about social work. Let me go ahead and be a social worker. Like I said, it was just for grades. I wanted high GPA, and I went to the field of social work just to bring up my GPA. That's what was told by my guidance counselor, because of what I was trying to do at the time. Required a really high GPA. We're talking about here physical therapy. Physical therapy is a highly competitive field. We're not even gonna get into that. That's probably gonna be another video another time. But in order to be a social worker, you do have to have a bachelor's degree, okay? All right, you can either, you do have to have a bachelor's degree, okay? You're gonna have a BSW, okay? You need to take the prerequisite courses I don't even remember, and stuff like that. I think a few science classes. You're gonna have to take statistics. Of course, you have to take the general courses in order to enter the field of social work. I mean, the program of social work. You do have to be really good at writing, not too much, but just know how to write a paper, basically. I know how to use citation, know how to paraphrase or stuff like that. Okay, you're gonna need to know how to do this thing in order to be successful in the program. It can be a very rewarding field if you do it the right way. Okay, if you have a plan, it can be very rewarding. With a bachelor's, the most you definitely can make with a social work, just staying within the field of social work, I think is like 45 to 50, just with a bachelor's. You get what I'm saying? Now with masters, you can make around like 55, 60, if you decide to practice on your own, have your own business and stuff like that. And yeah, that's what I don't know too much about the work of social work, simply because I did not stay in it. All right, I didn't like it. There's just certain fields that I just didn't like about it, and I just did not stay. And I even try to motivate people to not go that route. Like, if you want to be a psychologist, whatnot, you want to be a therapist, whatnot, I say go to social work instead of psychology. Okay, all right, because you're gonna be doing what a lot of things that a doctorate in psychology can do, and you're gonna be doing it as a mental health counselor, as a social worker. Okay, they do that. It's great, perfect, okay? But other than that, that's what I have about social work. I didn't stay in the field that long to even be able to talk about it. Honestly, I went in there with the wrong reasons. You gotta have a good, suitable reason in order to enter that field, because if you don't have a plan, you think you're just gonna make a lot of money with just a bachelor's. Social work is the wrong field for that. You're not gonna make a lot of money. You're not gonna make a lot of money. That is the honest truth. You're not. Especially when you're a man and you have a family to take care of. As a man, your role as a man is to be a provider first. And social work is not gonna give you that. Some men who are in the field, Yeah, they have to work their butt off trying to work, like at least trying to meet like $50,000. As a man, you need to be making around like 70 to be happy. You can make 70 as a social worker. You just have to work a lot. Sorry, you have to work a lot. And this video is not, I'm not making this video to like tell people don't go for social work. It's definitely, you need to do some research. There's a lot of videos on YouTube right now that explains the field of social work very, very well. Better than I'm explaining it right now. Better than what I'm explaining right now. I was only in the field for about a year or two. I've seen social workers complain. I was complaining. Yeah, I was complaining. Like, I don't even know. Like, even I was complaining about the field. I was like, it's underpaid. You do a lot of work. My first 2 years, I chilled. I told you I had a supervisor job. Like, I was supervising interns, like mental health interns. And it was only on weekends I was doing that. Sometimes I had a few days, but I was like, man, I'm not trying to be a social worker. Like, no, I was just doing that job simply because I graduated. I needed some income. I mean, I have a child. I have to support my family. Like, you get what I'm saying? But I wasn't doing it because of the fact that, I need to make this a long-time career. I already knew it wasn't going to be a long-time career. You know what I'm saying? Right now I'm getting my master's and I'm very much happy with what I'm doing right now, and I wasn't as happy when I was doing social work. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. Sometimes it's like that, You can ask anybody with the field of social work; they'll tell you that it's a very stressful job, and you get little paid. The government need to fund these nonprofit organizations out here and give them the money that they deserve in order to support these families out here. There's families out here that need help. If you're the type of person that want to help people, you love helping people, and you don't care about the money, and you're never gonna have a child. I'm talking to the dudes here. You're never gonna have a child in your life because social work, or just a bachelor's in social work, you can only support yourself, or you will struggle, my guy. Like, for real, like, you can only support yourself. You need to go out there and try to find a job that's gonna pay you like X amount of money, so that way you can support yourself and your family. Social work is not it. I'm just telling the full truth. Maybe some people tell you, oh, do what you love, bro. It's not about what you love, bro. Like anybody will tell you that shit. Kevin Samuels will tell you that. It's not about what you love, bro. As a man, you need to make X amount of money, okay? Social work does not provide that. You need to go into the health field, business maybe, engineering. What else? That should be about it. Of course, everybody have their own path, but I'm here to tell people, from my experience, I would not recommend social work unless you're okay with making little money and you're trying to be a mental health counselor or something like that. Because if you're trying to do that, I would recommend social work over psychology any day. Any day. And that's just the honest truth. Yeah. Like I said, this is a very short video, so like and subscribe the video. I'm trying to keep it blunt for y'all. I hope I didn't scare some of you guys. I would definitely recommend to do more research on social work before you enter that field, because like I said, it's a very stressful job. It can be rewarding at times, but you're not gonna get paid. You are not gonna get paid. And this is for my guys out there. We are providers. You don't want to enter a field that's not paying you. Okay? I know people who got masters in social work and now they're trying to enter nursing. Okay? They're trying to enter nursing or trying to do something else because social work does not pay you. Okay? If you're Haitian, you probably gonna understand this. hi ou tou kaka. Ou pa ou beze fè kom, social work pa ba ou, ok? Ay swazi yon lot bagay ou fè. Period. And then if you understand, you understand. If you don't, I'm sorry. All I said was the same thing I was just saying previously. Don't go into social work if you think you're gonna make money. And you wanna make a lot of money. Alright, thank you guys. Very short video. I didn't do a good job explaining this, but I hope I did and it sucked in. Hey, it is what it is. Subscribe my YouTube channel, like the video. I hope I helped some of you guys decide on whether you should go into social work or not. Okay, social work wasn't for me, and a lot of people says the same thing. If you like having people, go into the field, and you're okay with making a little money, go into the field. Okay, that's that. All right, thank you guys. Have a good one. Like and subscribe as always. Leave a comment as always.